Welcome to this explainer, everyone. I'm genuinely so excited you're here because today we're going to dissect a topic that touches, well, pretty much all of us. We're looking at the real reasons behind tooth discoloration. I'm going to explain exactly why this happens, call out some wildly popular internet remedies that are secretly damaging your teeth, and most importantly, tell you what genuinely works. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and get ready because we are stripping away the myths today. I mean, how many times have you just stood there staring in the bathroom mirror and asked yourself exactly this? You buy the fancy toothpastes, you brush every single day, maybe you even floss like an absolute champion, but your teeth are still stubbornly yellow. What is actually going on? It's a completely universal frustration, and frankly, it can make you feel like you're failing at basic hygiene. But as we're about to see, you're probably not doing anything wrong. In fact, you might just be fighting against simple biology. Let's look at how this builds our understanding of the root cause. Okay, let's get into the actual biology for a second. The reality is, human teeth are not naturally pure, blinding white. Think of your tooth like a hard candy with a colored center. You have an outer shell called enamel, which is white and incredibly hard. But directly underneath that outer enamel is a layer called dentin, and dentin is naturally yellow. So here's the biological reality check. As your enamel naturally wears down and gets thinner with age, that yellow dentin layer beneath it starts to show through more and more. It's not necessarily a sign of bad hygiene, it's literally just biology taking its course. Now, obviously, biology isn't the only culprit here. Everyday items like tea, coffee, soft drinks, palm oil, and smoking play a massive role. Let's be real, you're probably consuming at least one or two of these on a daily basis, right? Over time, the compounds in these substances physically stick to the surface of your enamel. They latch on and they actively make that underlying yellowing effect look substantially worse. And that brings us to an absolutely crucial takeaway. Seriously, if you remember one thing today, let it be this. Not all yellow teeth have the same cause. You have internal yellowing, which is your dentin showing through your thinning enamel, and you have external yellowing, which is all those coffee and tea stains clinging to the outside of your teeth. Understanding the specific cause of your discoloration is absolutely vital before you go trying to fix the problem. Because if you try to treat an internal problem with an external solution, you're just not going to get anywhere. Section 1. Dangerous DIY whitening hacks when cures cause damage. All right, let's break these down, starting with the absolute elephant in the room, activated charcoal. We live in an age of viral social media life hacks, and people absolutely love this one. And yes, the perceived effect is that it removes some surface stains, but you've got to look at the actual damage. Charcoal is highly abrasive. If you use it regularly, you are slowly scratching away your outer enamel. And remember what we just learned about dentin? Thinner enamel means more of the yellow dentin shows through. You're literally making the core problem worse while mistakenly thinking you're fixing it. Now, moving to baking soda. The reality here is that occasional use isn't terrible. It won't give you a magical transformation, but it won't completely destroy your teeth either. However, lemon juice, well, that's a whole different story entirely. This lemon juice reality check genuinely terrifies me. Please stop putting lemon juice on your teeth. Lemon is incredibly acidic. When you apply it, what you might see at first is that your teeth look briefly lighter, so people feel like they found a miracle cure. But what is actually happening behind the scenes is permanent damage. That acid is actively dissolving your enamel. Acid erosion causes a temporary, chalky, lighter appearance, but you are literally melting away your tooth's protective layer. The lightness is temporary, but the acid damage, that is forever. Section 2. The truth about toothpaste, maintaining versus transforming. So if the DIY internet hacks are a terrible idea, what about the stuff we can actually buy at the pharmacy? Well, here's the reality. Whitening toothpaste help maintain, but they don't transform. The marketing on these boxes can be incredibly convincing, but you really have to understand their limitations. These toothpastes are formulated to deal with light, daily surface stains. You know, the external stuff we talked about earlier. They will not fundamentally alter the underlying color of your tooth. They just can't reach the dentin. So if your yellowing is due to thin enamel, no amount of over-the-counter toothpaste is ever going to give you that bright white Hollywood smile. Section 3. Professional treatments that work. Real clinical evidence.
I'll just take a collective breath here and bring down the anxiety because there actually is good news. There are two main pathways that genuinely have real clinical evidence behind them. We're talking about dentist-prescribed professional bleaching. This can be done either right in the dental clinic or with custom-fitted trays that you use at home under a dentist's supervision. This is the only scientifically proven method that actually gets inside the tooth. The bleaching agents penetrate the enamel and break up those stubborn stains from within the tooth structure itself, all without physically scratching the enamel away.
But, and this is a massive but, before you do anything, I cannot urge you strongly enough, get a professional evaluation first. Go to a dentist and find out exactly what type of staining you actually have. Is it internal dentin showing through? Is it external coffee stains? Treating the wrong type is literally just throwing your hard-earned money away. We have to stop blindly purchasing products in the pharmacy aisle and instead get an expert to diagnose the actual root cause of the discoloration.
Section 4. Daily habits for healthy smiles. Simple habits, big difference.
You know, you really don't always need to drop big money to have a cleaner, brighter smile. Here is the optimal daily routine. It's incredibly straightforward, but it's crazy how many people get it wrong. Step 1, use a soft brush. Stop buying medium or hard bristle brushes, they just cause unnecessary abrasion. Step 2, apply fluoride toothpaste to protect and remineralize that precious enamel. Step 3, brush for a full 2 minutes twice a day. The problem is, most of us rush this process and scrub way too hard. Remember this golden rule: a gentle and consistent approach beats aggressive, quick scrubbing every single time. Oh, and here is just a phenomenally simple, literally zero-cost tip to minimize daily surface staining. After you finish your morning coffee, your afternoon tea, or a soft drink, just rinse your mouth out with plain water. You don't need to run to the bathroom and brush your teeth immediately. In fact, actually scratch that. Brushing right after acidic pranks can actively damage softened enamel. Just a simple swish of water flushes away those staining compounds before they even have a chance to firmly stick to your teeth. Finally, you really need to see a dentist at least once a year for a professional cleaning. Even if you have the absolute perfect daily routine, plaque can eventually harden into tartar, which is this yellow, calcified deposit that binds to your teeth. A regular toothbrush literally cannot reach or remove these hardened deposits. A professional hygienist has the specialized tools to safely scale that away, which can instantly brighten your smile without any bleaching required at all. I want to pause for a second and just share this quote directly from our source material today, because I think it ties this entire narrative together perfectly. Your teeth don't need to be perfect. They just need to be healthy. We are fed so many images of blindingly white, heavily edited smiles on social media that we completely forget what natural, healthy human teeth actually look like. If your teeth are slightly off-white, but your enamel is strong and your gums are healthy, you are winning. So, I want to wrap up this explainer by leaving you with a question to really think about. Are you sacrificing your precious, irreplaceable enamel for a temporary white smile? Because once that enamel is gone, it is gone forever. There is no getting it back. I challenge you to rethink your habits today. Ditch the charcoal, throw away those dangerous lemon juice hacks, embrace a gentle daily routine, and prioritize the long-term health of your teeth over a quick aesthetic fix. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today.